yo. Hello, everyone. TK, and today I'm joined with Pro and Dark Lizard. Hello, guys.
Yo,
Hey
hello.
yo.
Yeah, today in this stream, we're gonna talk about what's happening in the next year for Kolizzian Speedrun community. Um, First of all, how you guys doing?
Who, me? I'm
Yeah,
good, bro.
both of you.
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing good.
That's nice, nice.
Good to know, bro.
Okay, so we can see on the screen. You guys see on the screen, we got the 2023 roadmap. This is the year roadmap for what's happening for the entire year. First of all, the year will be divided into four seasons: a winter season, a spring season, a summer season, and another season. Each one of these seasons will have 3 months, starting from next December. And each season will have a lot of events and tournaments happening, but it will have its big own main event. Like for example, next season is the winter season is gonna have KSL2 as its main event. Oh yeah, speaking about main events, spring season will have Kolizzian Speedrun League 3. Summer season will be WCC 3. I don't know if you want to talk about something about this collab.
Well, summer season is gonna be mostly focused on WCC 3 because it's supposed to be a big event. But there will still be like some other stuff included, uh, except the WCC 3 itself. It's a big name. Some of you already know what WCC is, and that's why we made this choice.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna be the main event of the year actually, not only of the summer season.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna be the big deal, the thing that people will look the most forward to in 2023. And autumn season will be the last season of 2023. It will end with Kolizzian Speedrun League 4. So we have three Kolizzian Speedrun Leagues and the big event, Wumpa Classic Championship League.
Indeed. So let's go to the next slide.
So, alright, so first season will be the winter season. Like you guys can see here, we got 7 events. 4 of them are new, and 3 of them are returning. And we should review them one by one. Let's go to the next one.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have this December the PS1 roulette. The game's gonna be 102 Dalmatians. It's gonna be uh it's gonna be a 1 day event, and the number of players should be from 4 to 6. Yeah, the date's gonna be in the 10th of December, and the format's gonna be the qualifiers, the semifinals, and basically
The finals.
the yeah, the basically the qualifiers for are for the 4 wins. Basically, one who's gonna win is gonna qualify to the semis, and for times like that. And in the semifinals, it's gonna be basically play for the place of the first and fourth bit and second between. I mean, second and third. It's gonna be between these who has qualified in the qualifying round. Yeah, and also good to mention the spins are gonna be unique, so you can't play twice the same map.
Also gonna add this format is meant to be for the 4 people, but there's a possibility of 6 as well. We
That is
don't
so
know at the
this
moment
one.
how many we'll get, but we're shooting it for right now.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, uh, shit, somebody was talking to me in the background.
You're doing good.
Yeah,
You're doing good. Don't worry.
you want us
yeah,
to?
yeah. Also, yeah, as I mentioned, there's gonna be only one level you can play. It's not gonna be repeating the same level twice. There's gonna be no bans and picks in the qualifying because it would be too long, in my opinion.
Exactly.
And
Exact.
in the semis, mm, basically first first bans, then the second, third, and the fourth bans their level, and in reverse, from the fourth to the first, they're gonna pick the level. And the last level would be RNG if there would be the scenario.
Of time.
And yeah, basically you need to tie for the deciding level. If you get enough points in those two levels, if you win, then there is gonna be no decider at all, logically. Yeah, and in the finals, basically you can you can pick one level and the other would pick also one level and they would do it like that 3 times. Is it right?
Um, yeah, for the 6 levels basically.
Yeah, 3 times. Yeah, if my math is good. Yeah, so basically you're gonna have 15 minutes for every spin in the level, and if you fail, if both players fail to complete the goal, they're gonna get only 1 point, which means throw. And when the player finishes their spin first, the player's gonna get 2 points, and the other who's gonna lose gonna get 0 points for the spin.
Exactly. Here you can see the time slot for the 1 or 2 Dalmatians, and it's gonna be obviously the first event. So we're gonna continue to the next one.
Next one.
Okay, so this is RRC3. Some of you may be familiar with this from earlier, but basically it's a relay race, and I'll explain it now. So it's gonna be happening on 17 December 2022, and the number of players is not decided yet, but it will be either 6 or 9, uh, which means 2 or 3 teams of 3 players in each team, and the game will be actually Monster Inc. Scare Island for the PS1. So the format of this relay race is basically each player from their team has to do one world and then defeat the Randall, which is the boss of this game. For in order for you to do that, you need to get 4 bronze medals, so you can actually defeat him. And basically, the winning team is the team that has their whole team finished, basically, which in this condition it means like the third player he has to finish the game basically. And basically the relay is inspired by the actual relay races in real life, which players need to do part of the race and then hand over the race to the second team player, and it's a pretty interesting concept. So that will be the second event. So now there will be a new event, which is Rocket League World Cup 2K22. So this is very cool thing. It's very different from the other events in a way that this is a newer game, and the format is it's pretty different from the other games. So this will be happening on 24 December. Yes, one day before Christmas, I know. But don't worry, it won't be happening on the Christmas Eve, at least if you're talking about the European times or the CET times. And we will have 16 players in this. If we, in the case we don't get 16, we'll do 8, but that's 8 or 12, but that's probably not gonna happen because this game is pretty popular. So I hope you guys join. And the format of this, it's a 2v2 format in a classic food car matches. Basically the normal default conditions. And the winner obviously is the one that has the more goals in the actual game. And basically the brackets will be there will be, if there is 16 players, there will be 8 teams. Those 8 teams will face in 2v2s. Then the teams that advanced will face each other, and then so on until we get the winner. So you can see the event here. So far we got 3 events, and we will give it the microphone to the Tunisian king.
Thank you. All right. So we finished talking about the first month events, which are December events. So now we'll talk about special case event. It's technically not first month, technically not second or third month. This is minicomp challenges. We're gonna have 5 of them for the entire season. How it's gonna play is each season we're gonna have not each season, each month we're gonna have 1 or 2 minicomps, so that in the 3 months we'll have 5 in the total season. And how this is going to be is it's pretty similar to the seedings. We're gonna have a short goal put by an admin that will have a specific game, a specific goal that players can complete in a specific time. They will have a probably a 1 week or 2 week deadline to for the to complete the goal. So what they need to do is they need to record that goal before the deadline and send it. There is no player limitations. You don't need any number or anything. Everyone can join if they want to. And each minicomp is different from the others. Like if you can join the second minicomp if you didn't join the first one, or you can join the third one and not join the others. You can join all of them. It doesn't matter. All of them are independent from each other. And here's the interesting part. At the end of the season, after all 5 minicomps are completed, we will calculate the points based on who finished first, who finished second. We'll calculate the points and we'll announce the standings. And the winner will be declared as the winner of the season, and will earn the International King of Crash Championship. Sorry. Yep, that's what I was saying. You can see it in the next image, which is after this one.
So pause if you're watching this back.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. That's the championship, the International King of Cars. Yep, the winner will get that championship, my championship, whoever finishes on the top of the standings after all 5 minicomps are completed, which should be probably around February after the 5th minicomp is completed. Yep, winner gets that. That's the new way to actually win that championship instead of minicoms. All right. Let's move now to the second month event, and I will give the mic to Wizard.
Yeah, thank you. So, uh, Collision Speedrunning 2, that's a big event. I guess it's gonna be almost the whole month. It's gonna be right after the New Year's, basically from 2nd January to the 29th January 2023. Well, the number of players is gonna be around 8, maybe 6 people. Yeah, it's gonna be about Disney games. You can play every or almost every Disney game you want unless the opponents won't agree. But the mandatory games are, as I mentioned before, 102 Dalmatians, The Bug's Life, Donald Duck, Going Quackers, and Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Every game is PS1 game. It's like they are very nice games. As you maybe saw in the past, it's been on a lot of tournaments, these mandatory games. I highly recommend them to play.
Also gotta say,
Also, mhm.
sorry for interrupting, but gotta add, I know that there's some PC releases for these games, but we are focusing here on the PS1 games
Oh
because they're
yeah,
easier
that's
to get
true.
and they're easier to run and everything. So.
There is also greater compatibility for PS1 games, even on emulators, because the PC games, I think they don't support more controllers, right?
Yeah,
I assume. Okay, moving to the next slide. Format's gonna be double elimination bracket. So basically, if you're gonna lose in the first round, no worries, you still have a chance. And basically, sorry, basically, both players can choose the game and the goal they want for the match. But that's only the case if you agree. If you don't, basically, we can help you. The admin team can help you with your game or goal. Yeah, and also there's gonna be deadlines slightly like 5 days, I think. It's not gonna be the week. It's gonna be slightly less. So basically, the winners bracket bracket round one is gonna be from 2nd to the 7th January. The winner bracket two and the losers bracket one is gonna be from the 8th January to the 13th, and winner bracket three and loser bracket two and loser bracket three is gonna be from 14th January to the 19th January. So there's gonna be plenty of time, I think, for the first first one's gonna be probably one day basic one I mean 5 days for the one match. Yeah, everything's gonna be like one match for 5 days, but there's gonna be like the losers bracket's gonna be the loser bracket two and the three is gonna be you can do two matches, and the loser bracket four gonna be from 20th January to the 25th, and there's gonna be the finals. It's gonna be 3 days long, so there is enough time and preparation. And yeah, the winner of the tournament is gonna be declared as the first. Yeah, I'm saying the first Collision speedrun champion. I guess it's a great opportunity for everybody, even for the newcomers basically. And I hope there's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very looking forward to this. Yeah, and there's gonna be brand new title, and I think the creator of the title TK should say something about this amazing stuff.
This is an
Thank
amazing
you.
title.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is the brand new title. It's pretty much a bit similar to the other titles we've been seeing so far. The same ideas pretty much, but this one, what I love about it is the Kolizzian logo there. You can see in the side plates we put the KSC, which is Kolizzian Speedrun Community, and we put the KSL, which is the Kolizzian Speedrun League, the tournament where this championship will
Sorry.
be rewarded.
And
And
the logo is the bully, I was gonna say.
hmm? You say
The logo is basically the bully. If you
exactly the bully. There you go.
It's
Also,
symbol of this community.
the fact is that the side plates are customizable. If you win the tournament and you have like custom logos or anything, we can put them instead of KSL and KSC.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, let's move to the. This is going to be now. We're going to talk about the third month, the winter season, which is going to be February. The first event is going to be Disney Duo Dash. This is a brand new event. It will take place from February 6th to February 19th. So yeah, it's like 2 week event. It's gonna have 6 people only, which is three duos only. This is a brand new concept that we are going to try. So since it's Disney, every Disney game is allowed, similar to Kolizzian Speedrun League 2. We're gonna have the same mandatory games as KSL 2, but the difference is now in the format. So since it's duos, we're gonna have 2v2 matches. Format is now each duo will play the other duos a home and away game. So like we have 3 teams, and each team will face the other 2 teams 2 times. One time they are the home team, and one time they are the away team. So the home team will always pick the game, but not the goal. Like for example, my team will face against Cola's team, and we are the home team in this case. So I decide to choose, for example, 102 Dalmatian, and we have to choose the goal. We have to agree on the goal together, like both teams. And the next time we're gonna face together is gonna be this time. He's gonna be the home team. I'm going to be the away team. So Cola picks the game, and for example, he can pick Toy Story 2 or something. And then we're gonna have to agree on the goal. The winning team is, of course, the one that gets the more points at the end, and it will be declared as the new Intercontinental Duos champion, which I think is held currently by Koala and Dark Lizard. You guys have the title, don't you?
I
Yes.
think I kind of forgot. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
like
do.
yeah. Of course, we got deadlines there. So it's since it's 2 weeks, we have enough time to do all our races. So I guess we have to each duo has to do a total of 4 matches, 2 home games, 2 away games. What we will prefer you guys to do is maybe you do 2 matches in the first week, 2 matches in the second week. If you can do 3 in the first week, all of them in the first week, that's perfect. But if you could try to do 2 in the first week, 2 in the second week, don't let all 4 of your races in the second week. That's gonna be even more complicated than actually doing them two in each one. Also, in case of we have a tie, like if 2 teams or all 3 of them are tied on points, then we will schedule a final, which will determine the winners. And that final could be scheduled before the end of of the tournament, which is the 19th February. But if all of the teams finish their race before that, we can schedule it before that. But if they finish in the 19th, then we can potentially schedule it for after the 19th, like 2 days later or something. So yeah, there you go. You can see there the lovely Intercontinental Duos championships. Um,
You can see the
then
continents.
yeah, continents. Yeah, pretty nice.
It is.
Now let's move to the final event of our roadmap, the final event of this winter season. It's also a new event. It's called Kolizzian's Bingo League. This one is about bingo. It says it from the title. The thing about this one, unfortunately, it's a invite-only tournament, and it's going to take place in 3 days. Number of players for now, it's only four people that we are going to invite. It can be changed. Everything in this roadmap is subject to change, but we're gonna try to stick to everything that we have. Try to stick to the schedule, if you know what I mean. So for the Kolizzian's Bingo League, we have 5 games to be played. These 5 games are Disney games. Of course, again, this season is about Disney. Obviously, you guys saw it. Apart from Rocket League, which we will consider as Disney this time. So yeah, the games are 102 Dalmatians, Toy Story 2, Bugs Life, Donald Duck Going Quackers, and we got a brand new addition to the bingo, which I didn't reveal yet, which is Toy Story Racer. I've been working on this board for like months now, and I'm pretty sure it's ready. And yeah, I'll drop the board for you guys before we do this. We'll have a cheat sheet, everything. Yep. So the format of this tournament, it's pretty much similar to the what do you call the other one? The Duos one. It will be a league format, so like standings. There's gonna be standings. We'll have like sorry, I got interrupted by my brother. I forgot what I was saying. It's gonna be league format. It's 4 players total, so each player has to do 3 matches. Each match will happen like what do you call it? You know the football thing when you have like journey 1, journey 2, yeah, journeys. There you go. Like we'll have, since it's 3 day long, we're gonna have each day is gonna be a different journey. Like day 1 we'll have player A versus player B, player C versus player D. Then the second day we'll have player A versus C, player B versus D. Then the third day we'll have A versus D, C versus B. So we're gonna have 2 matches each day between all 4 of the players. And how the matches will be is each player will choose one game. Like for example, I choose 102 Dalmatians, Cola choose Toy Story 2, and then we'll have a third game randomly chosen from the other 3 games that we have left, and we're gonna play 30-minute bingo boards for each game, and the winner gets 2 points, the loser gets 0. If we get the same amount of goals, both players will get 1 point each. So the match will last for an hour and a half, obviously, because 30 minutes for one game, 30 minutes for second game, 30 minutes for the third game. We're gonna have short breaks, not much, but probably around an hour and 45 minutes total, maybe less. So at the end of all the matches, we will determine the winner based on the points. And in case there is a tie between players, it's going to be head-to-head. Head-to-head, then who got the most match wins. But mostly it's gonna be who got the most points. Yep, there you go. You can see here the final winter roadmap. If you guys have anything to add about this, if you want to discuss anything.
It's
Correct?
a great variety, like in stuff. You if you don't choose to join one event, you can choose the second and so on, and they are all unique. They're very different from each other, and there's also Rocket League, which is kind of an oddball, as TK said, in this season. But it's just there for someone that maybe does not like Disney games. Uh, they could still participate in this season. So yeah, Lizard, do you have anything to say? I'm guessing
So,
he doesn't. So
you
yeah,
said, you said got to go from PC. I got interrupted. Yeah, take it.
alright,
Is
yeah,
it?
no worries, no worries. We'll finish up.
Yeah,
Basically, that is it anyway. So for
yeah,
this
that's
season, we already gave you a bit of a sneak peek and information on the other seasons, but there will be more information on that when the time comes.
yeah. And each season will have its own theme. You can guess the theme for the third season, obviously because of the main event.
Yeah,
But yeah, each season will have its own theme, and we'll try to include as much themes in this year
and
to have
each
like
KSL, each KSL will have its own theme according to the season theme. Obviously.
exactly, yeah, yeah. Each main event will reflect the theme of the season. Yeah, we'll try to include a lot of games for everyone. You can be a Disney lover, or you could be maybe Crash lover. You could be like you could love other games. Who knows? We'll
Yeah.
try to have seasons for pretty much everyone, and we'll try to focus on a lot of variety for a lot of players. Maybe you don't like bingo, maybe you like roulette, maybe you don't like roulette, you like relay. Maybe you don't like all of them. You just like to do mini comps because you don't want to be involved in live races. Maybe you want to do the recording thing. It's up to you guys to choose whatever events you want to join. You can join all of them. You can join one of them. Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Obviously, life is more important.
Yeah,
I would like to say. So if you think you can't make it for the event, or or you think there is gonna be more important things you should do, then you should not join. That goes for the host as well,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But
But the thing is, bro, we're
this is why we have
flexible.
a lot of events, so you know, so you don't miss out. You were gonna say?
Yeah, like I was saying, we're flexible. We do care about people. Like we try to do for our big events like KSL. We try to do like you only have to do one race in 5 days, or maybe maximum 2 days in 5 days. You have to do it, and you could probably like depending on how people are doing into the tournament. Maybe you could add time if there is still need to it. Um, Flexible, like I said, we understand that people have more important stuff in life. Like we got university, we got jobs, we got a lot of stuff going on. And
Exactly.
yeah, all we want is to have fun and play games we love with each other. That's the most important part.
Well said. No, no much. Another thing is we are not that strict with the rules because we mostly want to have fun. That's the most important thing. So like, the rules are there, but the most important thing is to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Rules are there, but I think the only one rule that really needs to be followed is have respect for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, did we talk about one more thing? Like, if one player can't make the match, also in any of the situations
Oh,
against the.
I think these are more event-specific stuff we should talk about.
Yeah. True.
Uh,
True.
yeah, but here's the thing: if like for example, we got one-day events like the roulette, the relay, and the Rocket League events. those obviously, if you don't make it, if you don't make that day, then we cannot like uh, postpone it for another day. Like the show must go on, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like one player cannot postpone the entire event for another day. Especially the Rocket League one is happening on Christmas Eve. I don't think you guys want to do it in any
Well,
other day.
it's on that day, but it's not gonna be on the eve for the
Yeah, it's
CT
gonna
at
be
least.
fast. It's gonna be fast. Yeah.
Yeah,
It should
and
go fast. Like 5 minutes for each match. If you add breaks or something, it's not
yeah,
gonna be over 2 hours. At very max, I think 2 hours. Estimated maybe 1 hour 15 minutes, something like that.
yeah,
Same
exactly.
thing for relay. Maybe it's gonna end in 2 hours, maybe less.
So
Uh,
if you're
but
sure like you can make it 2 hours in that day of the race, then you should join for these
exactly.
events. But yeah, that
For
was
the
all.
other events, wait, for the other events, the KSL one, you got 5 days to do the races. If
Yeah,
you schedule a race and then you think that you will not be able to make it, you should just message the opponents, tell him like, "Yo, dude, I think I'm not gonna be able to do it. Do you want to reschedule?" And yeah, you should reschedule it. Um, like we don't like no shows. Like try to say that you won't be able to join because the guy will join the call and will wait for you maybe for 30 minutes or something, and then you
yeah.
realize that you're not coming and probably like canceled some stuff in order to do the race or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you're back. Yeah,
Yeah, welcome back, Lisa.
Yeah,
Don't
thank
we
you.
won't
Yeah.
do this. For duos, it's happening on 2 weeks, and for the 2 weeks, you have like two races to do in the 2 weeks. So it's not a big deal. Try to schedule the races before the deadline. So if you don't make it, you can still reschedule before the deadline. Kolizzian Bingo League is going to be mainly invites only, so try to see the people that can make it. You know, the ones that can do the times
yeah.
for sure.
Also, if you have any questions, they might already been answered in this video. If not, then you can ask it and that question to one of the hosts or the moderators and on the Kolizzian speedrunning community server. And yeah, do you have anything else to add, guys?
Yeah,
Nope.
we'll open signups for the first event uh, pretty soon, and you guys should expect
Yeah.
minicomp happening. The first one happening in December, like very soon in December.
Also, I want to say for the Rocket League World Cup, those that are interested in participating, they should DM me. So I have, so I know for, so I know in advance how many people I estimate will join.
And
Alright. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm Cola Pro, and my fellow Kolizzians, TK47 and Dark Leader,
Mhm.
and we're signing out. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Goodbye.
bye bye.
Peace.